This news update is brought to you by...
It's the most wonderful time to stay connected with Flow. Get great deals on prepaid and postpaid plans. Get double the talk, double the text, and double the data when you activate a prepaid or postpaid combo plan, sizes medium and up. All this plus $50,000 to be won from Flow this wonderful Christmas. Visit us in-store today.
'Cause it's the most wonderful time of the year.
It's Monday, December the 12th, 2016, and this is your Barbados Today evening update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. Topping the news at this hour, at least one of the 5 apartment blocks at the controversial Grotto Housing Project on Beckles Road is expected to be ready for occupancy before Christmas. Speaking at his annual Christmas party at his Pie Corner St. Lucie constituency branch office yesterday, Minister of Housing and Lands Dennis Kalman told Barbados Today that the block can accommodate 16 families.
One block is ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, can purchase that for Christmas then, or after?
Well, I would.
After?
No, before Christmas.
Before Christmas.
Yeah, it has always been our aim and object to ensure that is a deliverable.
Okay.
But as you know, these things happen. There were a couple of blown ties, and we didn't want people to be in while workmen working, so we rectified. So we have completed the block already, and we will go through and see.
And the block can hold how many people?
It is 16 families.
16.
And there are 5 blocks. Originally, you would have seen the general speaking about 3 blocks, but it's actually 5, and that is where a lot of the parking spaces have been taken up also.
Okay.
Legal sewage. That's how Queen's Counsel and opposition Barbados Labour Party candidate for Christchurch South, Ralph Thorne, is describing last week's comments by fellow Queen's Counsel Hal Gollop that the 3 cabinet ministers who have been summoned to appear before the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament to answer questions about spending at the National Housing Corporation did not have to attend. Gollop insisted that the summons sent to his clients, Minister of Finance Chris Sinclair, Minister of Housing and Lands Dennis Kelman, and his predecessor Michael Lashley, is illegal. But Thorne told a BLP mass meeting at Top Rocks in Michael last night that the statement by Gollop was legalistic nonsense.
You would have seen in Barbados Today an article by a team of lawyers. They say that they represent the 3 persons who were summoned to appear before the committee. Now, those 3 persons were not chosen arbitrarily. You choose the Minister of Finance because all monies come through the Ministry of Finance. You choose the Minister of Housing because the Minister of Housing is responsible for the project. And you choose both ministers respectively in the persons of Lashley and Kelman. And Kelman, by the way, is the most intelligent man in the BLP. And you would have seen some kind of a letter or public statement issued on behalf of these persons who claim that they don't want to appear before that committee. You would have heard it in Barbados Today. Well, I say to you in Christchurch South, you would have seen the sewage in Worthing. I say to you in Barbados that the statement issued on behalf of those ministers is illegal sewage. It is flowing into the halls of Parliament in this country. It is absolute pseudo-legalistic nonsense.
The man they call Lord Evil was granted bail after appearing before Magistrate Douglas Frederick this morning. The accused, whose real name is Andre Jackman of Crab Hill in St. Lucie, had been slapped with 3 charges, including assault, damaging private property, and unlawful violence. The charges arose after 37-year-old Jackman attended his bachelor party last Saturday. When he went before Magistrate Frederick today, he was released on $5,000 bail for the offense of unlawful violence. Frederick dismissed the other 2 charges, assault and damaging private property, after the complainants opted not to pursue the matters. Jackman was ordered to reappear in court on March the 2nd next year. Business owners at the Hastings Mall in Christchurch are vehemently refuting claims by the Barbados Water Authority that the problem of raw sewage flowing onto the streets of the South Coast has been fixed. Proprietors told Barbados Today that even though the pumps at the South Coast sewage treatment plant may be functioning, any significant rainfall causes the well opposite the wall to overflow and results in an awful stench at the popular shopping center. Last month, the BWA blamed the broken pump for offensive-smelling effluent along the street in the South Coast and reported that it has finally been fixed. However, when Barbados Today visited the area this morning, the pungent odor of sewage was still present. Opposition leader Mia Motley, meanwhile, has called for the results of the tests for contamination done in the sea at Worthing Christchurch to be made public. Motley told a Barbados Labour Party mass meeting at Top Rocks in Michael last night that the suggested effluent outflow onto the sea was high, thereby countering last week's pronouncement by Minister of Tourism Richard Seeley that it was now safe to bathe.
On May 11th, 2015, Patricia Ellis writes these words, that on May 11th, 2015, a letter from the Ministry of Health to the Barbados Water Authority stated that sewage was contaminating the Graham Hall swamp. John Boyce's own ministry stated that the sewage was contaminating the swamp. But you know, for political purposes, they want to come and make people feel that they're foolish. Richard Seeley said that the beach should not have been closed. That's what he said on the beach. I want Richard Seeley to tell the country what the public health test showed on a Monday last week with respect to the water that was sampled, and whether the test for the water closest to the sluice gate could have been read or if it was off the charts.
In sports, the West Indies Players Association has praised Jamaican and West Indies bowler Nikita Miller on his achievement of capturing 9 wickets in an innings. His figures of 9 for 41 are the best by any bowler since 1966. The 34-year-old left-arm spinner, who made his debut at the age of 23, is also the first regional cricketer to claim over 400 scalps. The Jamaican captain's 9-wicket haul came in the second innings as his team beat Trinidad and Tobago by 132 runs at Sabina Park in Kingston during the recent regional 4-day tournament.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Public Bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie fix up the kitchen and a new TV we getting. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spooser, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back with news from the region now. A former chief executive officer of the Trinidad Cement Limited, TCL, has accused the Mexico-based cement giant Cemex of engineering a takeover of the TNT cement manufacturer since 2014. Last week, Cemex announced plans to take over the TCL, reviving moves of a takeover more than a decade ago. CEMEX, through one of its indirect subsidiaries, Sierra Trading, said it is seeking to acquire 132.6 million shares at a price of TT 450, that's 72 US cents, in cash per TCL share. TCL is the parent company of the Arawak Cement Company here in Barbados. On the international scene now, senior Republicans in Congress have said they will support further investigations of findings that Russian hackers meddled in the U.S. election. House Speaker Paul Ryan and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said any foreign intervention in the polls was unacceptable. President-elect Donald Trump has repeatedly poured scorn on the claims made by U.S. intelligence. The CIA concluded on Friday that Russia's motives was to help Trump. That's news and sports, but for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We are also on Izumi Media Embus terminals, our screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic evening.